Hey everybody, welcome back. That's Chris White behind the camera. I'm Gary Edelman. You're with the American Battlefield Trust, and we are covering as much of the Shiloh National Military Park as we possibly can. And we've come to an area not too many people come. This is where Dill Branch, which is behind the camera, wait till you see the ravine over there, meets, of course, the Tennessee River flowing down toward us over here. And this is a significant part of the action and near the climax of the first day's battle, one could say. So let's really try to unpack this. We're going to bring the Navy in. We're going to bring in cannons. We're going to bring in lost hopes. So take it away. This is General Parker Hill's Battle Focus Tours.
I'm not sure it's legal for the Army to talk about the Navy, but I'll give it a shot here. We are on the map. You can see right here at the mouth of Dill Branch. Pittsburgh Landing's here. Dill Branch is right here. Down here at the bottom are the famous Indian mounds where Nathan Bedford Forrest will get on top of a mountain. He'll see Don Carlos Buell's men arriving from across the river and going across on Sunday night, the 6th of April. He will report it. He will try to report it to Beauregard, but can't find him, so he will resort to reporting it to General Chalmers. And as my friend Gary would say, he's basically given a tut-tut, don't worry about it. So Forrest will say, we either fight tonight or we get the hell beat out of us tomorrow, and no one listened to him. Well, now let's take a look here. Here at the mouth of the Dill Branch are two gunboats. They're timberclads, the Lexington and the Tyler. So now let's take a look. We'll move the map here. See the Tennessee River, and then all of this that we're standing on is an artificial field with a big concrete box so that the Dill Branch can flow into the Tennessee River. This ground was not here. Those gunboats were level with the mouth of Dill Branch. So as we pan around now, we'll see the 8-inch guns over here. And these gunboats, they are timberclads. They have 5 inches of oak, no armor. They can stop a bullet, but they can't stop a cannon shell. They are basically the cavalry of the ironclad gunboat fleet. They're much faster because they're lighter. They will steam ahead, develop the enemy, and fall back and let the big boys do the heavy fighting. But there's just 2 of them here now with no ironclads. And so now they're out here with these guns. Now if we pan around the Dill Branch, all of those trees were gone. They had been cut away for firewood for riverboats. So you can picture that completely naked. And coming across are 2 Confederate brigades, Jackson's Brigade and Chalmers' Brigade. Now one of the brigades is totally out of ammunition, so they have to fix bayonets, and they will attack across Dill Branch. And as they're attacking across Dill Branch, they're catching fire from these 8-inch guns, undoubtedly firing grape shot into their right flank. And to the front of them, on the northern side of Dill Branch, are Captain Markgraf's 30-pounder Parrott rifles. That is it's a monster of the gun, the biggest field gun they have. And these guns are blasting grape shot canister into them. So they're catching grape from the river and they're catching canister from their front. And those were not the only guns. Actually, Chalmers and Jackson's men will make it to the northern part of Dill Branch and start climbing up the wall of it. And it is a steep climb. It will make you huff and puff if you're in the best of condition. And there's usually some water, a little rivulet down in there, maybe 6 feet wide, maybe just 4 or 5 inches of water, but it's still a troop momentum breaker. It's a formation breaker. And they will charge up the side. They're beaten back. Beauregard will be at the far end of the branch, almost a half a mile back, and he will watch this and realize this is futile. And the sun is setting, the attack is faltering. The Federals, Grant has established his final defensive line. He's dug in like a tick on a dog's back. You're not getting him out of there now. And Beauregard will call off this attack at the end of the day. He has been criticized. It's saying we would have won the battle had he not done so. I don't think so. The window of opportunity, as I said earlier, has closed. Not only is it closed, it's been nailed shut. And this was a futile attack where men were just wasted here against gunboats and against artillery and against small arms fire on the northern branch. This is the night of the 6th of April, Sunday night, the 6th of April, 1862. And this will be the end of the first day of the Battle of Shiloh.
Good. Thanks so much, Parker. And I wish I could sort of convey the nature of this ravine behind me. But come a little bit over here, Chris. Look at the wall that's over here. And that might give you your best attempt to see really how precipitous this is and, you know, how low this is behind me. Now, although we're standing on an artificial box right now, you can just imagine this terrain, dealing with this terrain after having fought all day. By way of reminder, remember, you know, we're up here right now, right? We're up near Pittsburgh Landing. But the Confederates had been fighting their way all from the south over here. So if you can pan down, Chris, a little bit, look at all this land that you and the Trust and our partners have been able to preserve over here. And over this land go the bulk of a lot of these attacks. You can see now they're moving off the initial land and they're starting to move over, you know, toward this larger tract over here. The cavalry will show up and you're going to see them moving up along with Chalmers over here and then continuing to move up. Here's the cav showing up onto that tract itself. So we're talking about Nathan Bedford Forest here. And then while there's fighting at the Hornet's Nest, the Confederates come all the way up to Dill Branch over here and really threaten the Union, who have established, fortunately for them, a very strong line on the next ridge over where the National Cemetery is known as Grant's last line. And I think that's going to be just about our last stop while we're at Shiloh, somewhere in that vicinity. Guys, anything else to add? Chris Bukowski, Parker Hills, Chris White behind the camera. Thank you for helping us out, and thank you all for joining. Share this with your friends. Go to battlefields.org, get inspired, and thank you for your support.